These are troubled times. Without leaders, chaos reigns.
Transformers: The Last Night, the fifth installment of the blockbuster Paramount franchise, hit cinemas on Tuesday, and although it wasn't a hit with critics, many around the globe will check it out this weekend. Now, whether you're a die-hard fan or a more casual robot enthusiast, here are 5 things you need to know before checking out Transformers: The Last Night. Mark Wahlberg is back, starring in his second and final film of the Paramount franchise, whilst Laura Haddock and Sir Anthony Hopkins join the series. Haddock plays an Oxford professor, and Sir Anthony is an English lord, naturally. And together the trio must save the world from destruction by uncovering the secret history of the Transformers. Josh Duhamel also stars, making this his 4th appearance in the franchise, as he was absent from the last installment, Age of Extinction. Director Michael Bay really wants you to know that The Last Night is unique. Back in March at CinemaCon, he said, "This is not a number 5. This feels like a brand new, fresh look into the Transformers." Wahlberg has praised Bay for making the film new and exciting for the fans. This installment is also the first one to be released since Paramount announced 2 years ago that it would be expanding the franchise into a Transformers cinematic universe with prequels and spin-offs, such as the movie about Bumblebee, which is set for release in June 2018. The Last Night is looking at a series low opening in the US, but is hoping for huge returns overseas, where Age of Extinction grossed a massive $858.6 million to become the first Transformers movie to top the $1 billion mark at the worldwide box office, on its way to resting at $1.1 billion, not accounting for inflation. The new movie opens in 42 foreign territories this weekend, including major markets such as China, the UK, and Australia. Critics have never favoured Transformers. In fact, The Last Night currently has a 16% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Frank Scheck of THR says that one of the weakest points of the film is a bloated plot. He writes, "Anyone capable of explaining the near incomprehensible storyline deserves a prize of some sort." And he says, although the screenplay is ambitious, it's all an overstuffed mess. According to Scheck, Wahlberg makes the most of his role, but Hopkins, who's clearly entered the Baroque phase of his career, seems to be having a great deal of fun, although every time he smiles it seems less organic to his character and more about the new beach house he's going to buy with the money he's raking in. Despite the negative reviews, the past 4 films have been undeniable hits, having collectively grossed $3.7 billion worldwide. So who are the die-hard fans who have helped to rack up this impressive revenue? According to Ranker Insights, people who like Transformers also consider Man of Steel the best movie of all time, Owen Wilson our greatest actor, and Milla Jovovich the greatest actress. Our data had much to say about Transformers fans, most notably that their taste preferences tended to skew towards what some might consider guilty pleasures, says the chief data scientist at Ranker. Transformer fans also love Suicide Squad and the TV series Supernatural. And if you're wondering about the state-by-state breakdown, it turns out California, Washington, and Alaska hate the Transformers films the most, whilst New Mexico, Texas, and Oklahoma are really into their giant fighting robots. Head to THR.com for more interesting stats on Transformers diehards, a critic's roundup, a plot primer, and a whole lot more. And of course, tell us, will you be heading to the theaters this weekend to see The Last Night, or have you already seen it? Or are you planning to check out something completely different this weekend? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.